welcome back to my channel. I am Marnie and today I'm going to be making aloo pakora, or attempting to make aloo pakora. Last week I attempted jalebi and I'm not going to say I failed, but it wasn't like a resounding success. So some people mentioned that it looked like I made more like pakoras, so I thought, hey, I should try that out. And I'm kind of enjoying this little cooking thing I'm doing. It's not that I don't like, I don't really like cooking. I don't like cooking day to day, but I do like cooking for special occasions or for other people, so I thought I should learn to cook maybe some Indian dishes so I can do that whenever we have guests, if we ever have guests over, if that ever happens. Obviously becoming a very serious student because I got an apron. I also bought some new cooking tools like this spoon scooper thing so that the oil drains out, so that's a win. And then I also got measuring spoons, so I think that will help. It's getting real serious around here. Michelin star chef coming soon. Okay, we're going to get started with the batter first. Just a couple of things. Somebody asked about how I measure and weigh. I have a scale here and it changes. You can change all the units on it. So grams, milliliters, ounces, pounds, ounces, fluid ounces. So this really helps when you have to weigh and measure stuff. And I get most of my recipes off of Pinterest. They have two sides, so they have US measurements and metric measurements, which metric measurements are easier because you weigh them, they're by weight. The nice thing about the scale is that it zeroes out, so you don't have to count, do any math on your own. So that's good. First up, I have besan flour, 120 grams. There we go. Done. And I need a half a teaspoon of salt. A half a teaspoon of coriander powder. I don't really understand the spices in a bag. In the States, we use, see, look. In the States, we always use containers, more like this. What's that? Half a teaspoon of red chili powder. Half a teaspoon of cumin. And half a teaspoon of the chopped masala. There we go. There's our dry ingredients. And if you're new here, I am Marnie and I recently moved to Mumbai from Portland, Oregon, USA. I moved here in February to be with my now husband, and so I am just learning all the Indian things and trying to survive this heat, and most of the time I am sweating a lot. That's also why I'm wearing the apron, is to just cover up my sweat marks on my shirt. You're welcome. Then I add water, and it says 78.86 grams of water, so let's try that. That's good. I did about 80 grams of water. I feel like that's fine. That does not feel like enough water. Oh, it says plus more as needed, so I think I need a lot more. It smells spicy. It's just very thick. I don't know if it's supposed to be that thick. I mean, it says thick flowing batter. What does that mean? I don't know. That's kind of thick. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave that. This has to rest for 10 to 15 minutes. So while that's resting, I'm going to cut up the potatoes. I'm gonna dry them off. I think they're supposed to be dry. I think you can either have these peeled or not peeled, and I'm gonna keep the peel on because I kind of like the way the peel tastes, but you do you. Just drying them off. And I know people don't like the plastic cutting board, but that is all I have. These are supposed to be kind of thin, so I'm going to try to do them thin. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a bunch. I don't know if I'll make all of these, but... Oh, and this is, I think, 300 grams of potatoes, which kind of is a lot more than when you slice it up. This seems like a lot of pakora. So there's that. Now you just take the spices and sprinkle them on. So first I have a half a teaspoon of salt, which I think what I'm gonna do is just put that in my hand and then do like, put the salt over it. I guess you could mix them all in a bowl and do it, but we're not doing that. Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of red chili. Do that. Again, I'm gonna put that in my hand. Just not touch my eyes with it, I guess. That seems like a lot. A quarter teaspoon of cumin. There. Some of these are gonna have a lot of flavor and some a little bit. And then a half a teaspoon of the chopped masala for this one, but I'm just going to sprinkle that on. That's the easiest way to do this one. There we go. Easy, easy. Okay, now it's time for the fun stuff. First, we need to add the oil. This is not on, obviously. So I'm gonna just do about what I did for the jalebi last week. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna have to heat that up. There we go. We have fire. Okay, there was that. Well, that was almost a disaster with the oil. Okay, so we're gonna wait for that to heat up. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I have to turn on the fan, which I don't want to do, but I have to because I don't know what happens. The world ends if I don't turn the fan on for the outside. Sorry about that. That's the fan. We just got to work with it. Okay. Now this to me looks like very thick, but it says I need a thick batter. So I don't know how all of that's gonna cover all of this or whatever, but we're just gonna work with it. Looks like it might be hot now. I don't know. We're just gonna try it. Just put a drop in. Let's see. Oh no, it's not hot yet. Look at this, my little scooper is working. Woohoo! Okay, we got that out. And let's just try. This is so scary. It's like have got a lot of liquid. I don't know about that. I'm just gonna try one and see what happens. Ooh. It says to evenly coat, but it's not like coating. I wonder what that means. Ooh, why is it sinking to the bottom? It says to cook like 2 minutes on each side. I'm gonna put another one in, like the little one. Oh look, all the seasoning came off of it. Not quite sure about this. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Ah! A little bit. Oh, maybe. Get them moving. Well, that's not so bad. Let's see if this works. I guess, how do you know when the potatoes cooked inside? I gotta fork out. I'm gonna leave those in a while. I'm gonna try doing more. I feel like all this seasoning I put on them comes off. Yeah. In this. Is that supposed to happen? Almost kind of thick. Do you think the potato is brown in there? Or done or cooked? Oh, I don't know. Maybe? Everyone said I burned the jalebi last week, so who knows? Okay, we'll let those sit. I don't think this is too bad. We'll see if these actually cook. And I don't know if my potatoes are thin enough. That might also be a problem. I didn't want to use a mandolin because I was afraid it would chop off my fingers. Let's see how these nuts. Oh, they don't look so bad. They're kind of puffy. That seems Pakora-like. I think the only time I've had Pakora is at when we went on that staycation back in, I don't know, was that April maybe? Now I think these two are the ones that have been the longest, so let's take those out. I mean, those might be like pakoras, I don't know, maybe. They're golden brown. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, A has tried 2 pakoras now, and he says they taste right, and they're exactly how they should taste, so that's a win. A review from an actual Indian. I mean, he kind of has to say nice things because he's married to me, but also, I'm taking that as a win. He would be honest if it was total shit. A has now got out the spicy, sweet ketchup. Hot and sweet ketchup to eat the pakora with. Authentic Indian cuisine here. Okay, everyone, I'm doing a good job. I'm really proud of myself. So here's what I need to know from you. What other dishes can I make at home that are easy and would be good to have when guests come over? What should I try next? Because I'm kind of into this. And this is fun to learn. I like it. So any suggestions, let me know. Or let me know if you want me to make any sort of American dish. I should try to make something here that I would normally make in the States. So I'm open to it. A+ on this scooper. That was like, this is a game changer, this one. It's pretty good. That's everything. The perfect condiment to go with fried potatoes, obviously, is ketchup. The pakora is done. Wow, look at that. I think A+ job. A+ job for me. Rave reviews by the husband. It was pretty good. This is some good stuff. Perfect snack food. I don't even know what to tell you. So good. And look at this big one. The batter's a little bit spicy, like the outside. I could eat this whole plate. You know who else could eat this? This mouse. Do you want to try? There you go. I think he likes it. Yep, he's ready for more. Best. This was much more of a success than the jalebi. I could totally make this for guests who come over. And I think I get much faster at it. So that would be a really good thing. Anyway, I'm proud. Second time cooking Indian food. Not so bad. Way better than the jalebi. So there we go. Success. I made an Indian dish. And I would even serve this to other people. So I'm not inviting you over, but if I did, I would probably make these for you. I think I can get a lot faster at it too, but they taste great. This worked out really well. I might try it next time by peeling the potatoes, but I still like the peel on the potatoes, so I'm good with that. Todd loves it. Rave reviews from A, so I feel like that's a win. An Indian saying that they're good, so they must be good. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what else I should be cooking. Have a great night.